What is art? Art is an expression of creative skills and imagination, typically in a visual form. The producing of works to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power.
That's an incredibly difficult question to answer. You connect things, you bring things together, you deal with your own personal life, and then it just bounces off. There's repercussions and makes many connections in different people's lives. So if you're looking at art and you've never seen anything like it, and you've never experienced anything like that before, then it's very important to you. It's very significant, and it's doing its job as art. It's making you think beyond what you've normally thought about before.
To me, art is a form of expression, creative expression that differs from each person. So could be music, could be actual paintings, it could be film, could be anything that's creative, in my opinion. It's a form of letting my inner creativity come out. So when I'm making my music, I try to, whatever I'm feeling at that moment, I try to let it come through in my music.
I've always loved all forms of art, and I've always loved cooking, so to be able to combine the two of them, it just seems like the perfect combination for me. It involves all the creativity that you need in any art project. It involves different skills like sugar working and chocolate working, but it takes the next step to putting it into a showpiece that you would use in the center of a display, which I consider art.
Artists work from memory, they make connections, they deal with autobiographical issues, and probably one of the most successful pieces that I did was autobiographical. It's photographs of my parents. On the left, as you're looking at it, is my father, and as a kid, I was intrigued with finding his oil paints and brushes and palettes, and I started using those. And on the right is my mother, so they were taken in the early 1940s.
I don't really have too much lyrics in my songs. I prefer to express myself through the actual sounds. You use your piano to make the basic chord progression, and then you could adjust the sound to whatever you wanted it to be through the plugins. So yeah, and that's what I do. So if I need a sound that's more heavier on bass, or I need a mid track or a treble track, I go and create whatever sound I want.
They're like galaxies, and that's how I would like the viewer to think, that they're active, that the dots are moving in and out, and they're creating a new sense of time. There was a national student competition, and I got a big painting in it, and it was shown in a major gallery. And my parents went to see it, and my mother stood in front of it and burst into tears.